At the back of my throat.
Today we're in the test kitchen sharing few of our favorite spicy ingredients.
Heat is really like a hidden element.
It hooks me in for more, even as the tears begin to fall.
It's an evergreen way to brighten up your food, and it doesn't have to come in the same form every time.
Finding something that is right for you just means trying a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I chose this spicy ingredient because it's spicy.
Yeah.
It also has a lot of flavor, but it's still very simple.
Oh!
Good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
I picked Calabrian chili paste because I feel like it's salty, acidic, and still very spicy. Calabrian chilies are these little, almost like grape-sized chilies that are quite like rounded. They look like cherry tomatoes. They're pretty spicy. They get dried out and mixed with olive oil. This one has white wine vinegar, sea salt, and sometimes there's garlic in it too.
I think, as you said, it's not just straight spice. It has a little bit of acidity in it, so it really plays well with a lot of food.
Yeah.
You know, of course, the first instinct is to use it with Italian food.
You can see the texture of it is like pretty thick, but spreadable still. So that's what we're working with. It's such a like gorgeous, fiery color, right?
The color is amazing. It makes
pretty.
it look like it's really spicy.
It's not spicy.
No, but I think it's like tolerable spicy.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It almost
At the back of my throat.
it's giving me pepperoni vibes.
Pepperoni?
Yeah,
Okay.
like because I think it has that tang. It has that spicy tang. So it's kind of reminding me of like pepperoni pizza.
So basically one of my favorite ways to use it is just to like simply make a Calabrian chili mayo. It's good for dipping fries or my favorite
Good idea.
when tomatoes are in season, tomato toast. Okay, so just take some. And then this is like just fried French sourdough.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
It's really like waking that tomato up. If you use a condiment like that,
It's
it
bringing
can
a
wake
lot,
up
yeah.
even a shitty tomato.
Yeah, it brings flavor and heat. If you like hot sauce and you like salty, spicy, a little bit acidic, I think you're really gonna like this too. It hits all of those notes and it's super versatile.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. So, this is a very kind of easily available condiment.
Okay.
And I was introduced to it after I moved to America.
Okay,
And
great.
I'm obsessed with it.
Yes. Oh, the green classic.
The green one. This is the El Yucateco. It's a Mexican hot sauce. And it uses habanero. It's pretty spicy. When you eat this, you're gonna feel it.
Yes,
And it goes well with so many things.
totally. It's mostly habanero and water.
Yeah, and there's like quite a few preservatives in this, but you don't taste them. And I
No.
think that's the mark of like a good shelf-stable hot sauce that is easily available in many places.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
Yes.
See? Ooh.
Right at the front. Right at the front of your mouth.
But it's the perfect balance. It's like salty and spicy. It's a little bit of acid and it has a really good mouthfeel. A great like finishing sauce if you want to add some spice and like flavor.
Totally. Yum.
Like these are plain tacos. So this is a flour tortilla with just some chicken and onions and cilantro. When you add the sauce to it, they just get better.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the original thing is not good. It just means you're enhancing the flavor slightly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't need to go too crazy on the fillings of your taco if you're gonna have something this punchy and flavorful to go over the top. It's hanging around. It stays, but it's
Towards
all
the
at the
front
front
of-
of my
yeah.
mouth for me.
Same.
I love it. I'm a huge fan. And it's like a staple. It's gotta be there.
I would say if you're looking for a hot sauce that you basically want to enjoy with generally like Mexican food or like that kind of food, this would be your go-to.
The heck is that? Oven mitt? Was it like a scratch and snip?
This is something that I find absolutely indispensable to cook with.
Okay. All right.
Blew the doors wide open.
Oh yeah, classics.
Classic.
Spicy chili crisp.
Lao Gan Ma, made in China. You can find this in so many different marketplaces. Infused chili oils, you know, of all sorts. Like they show up in so many different cuisines. And what I like about it is it's so much about the texture. Look at all of that.
Yeah,
There's so much solids in this, from the pieces of fermented soybeans that have been sort of dried out and turned crispy, bits of chili, bits of garlic. It's pretty incredible stuff. There's also, I love that this one has MSG in it. It's just like, it adds like a wonderful savory
Its own
quality.
thing. It's not overly hot. There's a ton of flavor. There's umami in there. It's inviting the next bite.
That is one of the beautiful things about it.
That's what we got here, bud.
This is just grilled broccoli rabe. It's something I often do. I will like basically turn like something like a chili oil, chili crisp into effectively like a vinaigrette. Just like I'll do like a little bit garlic, rice vinegar, just a super neutral. I'll effectively use the chili oil in the chili crisp as like, you know, part of the vinaigrette, as the oil.
As your fat.
Like could not be simpler. It's just a way of like balancing flavors out. I would put this like on pretty much any vegetable. I put this in my breakfast tacos. I put this on my burgers. I put it on my hot dogs.
I put it on a fish often.
It's a great way to not just add heat, but to add flavor and to just really deepen the dimensions of something.
Okay, I'm actually really excited to show you this one because it's a little bit new to me. Turkish red pepper paste. It's also called Biber Salçasi. And I live in Queens, and we have a lot of like Turkish stores around the neighborhood, and saw this and I was like, what is it? And it's amazing. I just can't believe I never knew about it before, but I love it, and now it's something that I use all the time. It's made from these red peppers, which are local to Turkey. It's ground up and then cooked, and then it cooked a little bit, and then it gets sun-dried for a few days, maybe like a week, 10 days, and then it slowly concentrates. That's really how it's made. It just has peppers and salt, and that's a good way to know that you're getting a good one, is it should just have those two ingredients.
The flavor of the pepper is like quite unique. It's like sweet and smoky.
It's around the same intensity as like a canned chipotle in adobo sauce. It's at that range. So, you know, spicy, but not too spicy. Within our range.
Okay,
we can handle it. And it does have a very tomato pasty vibe. It has that sourness, but not like a vinegar.
It's like a mild acidity.
Yes. It's a very smoky, fruity kind of heat. I like to use it in pasta. I love to use it in sandwiches. I like to mix it in with meat. You know, when I make like meatballs and stuff, I always add in a scoop.
I'm like thinking this would be so good with lamb. Like I kind of want to like spread it over a rack of lamb and like sear it off. I feel like that would like give it like the red pepper paste crust.
I'm showcasing it in like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, not go wrong with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh, yum. I can't wait.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
Just spread it on, you know, one side of the sandwich and then just proceed to build it how you would your normal grilled cheese sandwich. In fact, that is how you should taste a new ingredient. Incorporate it into something that you already are familiar with, so it doesn't seem so alien and foreign.
Still getting the like sweet smokiness, and it's playing really well with like the salty cheese.
Yeah, if you're using like a really fatty or rich ingredient, I think using some kind of spicy element really 100%. Kind of balances and really offsets that fattiness.
It makes it more interesting too.
Oh yeah. That used in an application like this, where it's pretty much the only condiment and something that's otherwise bland, really lets it shine, and you can appreciate it for what it is.
Okay, so this is my spicy ingredient within the mitt of fire. It is my like back pocket. I just need something. Then truly no matter what the dish is. It's also like my midnight snack spicy thing. It's my like first thing in the morning spicy thing. It is habanero hot sauce.
Stop, I haven't tried this.
It's so good. So this version is like deeply vegetable forward. It has carrots and onions in addition to the habanero, adding to the sweetness of the habanero chilies. And there's like a tangerine juice and lime juice in here. So you have like the brightness and the acid and a little bit of sweetness from that citrus as well. So I love it on tacos and burritos. I love it truly on tofu. I love it on everything. Okay, we'll do shots or we'll do bumps.
Wait. Great idea. Any bar if you're watching.
I love it.
That's
Because
really
you
good.
can taste the fruity sweetness. And the heat is powerful.
I think like after tasting it, I feel like this is, like you said, it's a great hot sauce for everything. I'm doing good, but like I like feel the heat. It stayed, which is great.
It's like tingling on your tongue. Okay, so the way we're going to implement this hot sauce is in a hot honey butter that's gonna go on a buttermilk biscuit. Like spicy butter is such a delicious condiment.
Ooh, I smell that.
Like put it on corn, put it on any roasted vegetable. Like if you roast sweet potatoes and then pull them out and toss them with a little bit of the hot honey butter. Yum. And then you gotta do your flaky salt pinch, of course.
Wait, that's so good.
It's just a little bit of heat.
It complements the butter and the honey so well. There's a hint of spice. You get that vinegar. That's the thing. You don't have to eat the hot sauce directly.
Yeah.
You know, as a topping. You can mix it with something to like take the edge off.
Big fan.
Great choice.
Thank you.
Probably familiar with it. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
Oh, ají amarillo paste?
Yeah, bud.
Ah,
If you're not familiar, I believe it's a Peruvian pepper. Talk about complex, right? It's like, I mean, the texture and the color are incredible.
Yeah.
But then also, I mean, it's a very palatable heat. It's not overwhelming. It's sweet. It's got, let's just open it up, huh?
is it fresh pepper?
So I think they're blanching them, steaming them, stripping the seeds, pureeing it,
It smells like a roasted
filtering
pepper.
it. It's wonderful.
oh.
And it's thick, right? I mean, it's got texture.
Oh, it's punchy.
saucy. Like,
I mean, it's not like, oh, it packs. It's warm. It's just like, it's swaddling your palate in this like
Swaddling.
warmth. It's
Good
swaddling.
For me, it's more like you taste it. There's texture to it. There's some grit. There's some sweet. There's some like mystery kind of, what am I eating? And then it's almost like a baby food texture. And then you get a nice kind of, very welcoming kind of burn. I don't find it to be overpowering.
The flavor,
You can bring that home with you.
it's like, it's hard to express. It's like, it's cooked pepper in the way that like roasted red pepper is cooked pepper, but it's like concentrated. And it's so bright and it's like very floral.
It's a powerhouse, you know, and it's very versatile. But we made a little black sea bass. It's in season, it's local, and there's a lot of them. So it's a good fish to eat. And it's delicious. And it makes a fantastic ceviche. So we got a little citrus juice, some lime, some lemon. Sometimes I can put a little squeeze of orange. I'm gonna add a little bit more.
It's like, it's the sun gold tomato of the chili world.
Damn,
But
man.
somebody's done the work.
That sounds good.
Somebody's done the work for you. All you have to do is show up. You know, what are you complaining about?
I tell you what, it does magic with the citrus.
Yeah.
Complement each other. Amazing. Brings out
Floral.
big
Ooh.
time. Boom, boom, boom. Great stocking stuffer or holiday gift.
Birthdays, Christmas,
Whatever it is.
bar mitzvahs.
You don't need an occasion to buy someone a gift
No,
sometimes. Just get them a
nothing.
jar of ají
An
amarillo.
anytime gift. When you take like just like food, right? Food. Okay?
Anybody
you
following
apply you apply salt, all of a sudden you broaden the flavors that you can experience. Fat, acid, heat.
Whoa,
sweet.
a lot of
all of a
heat.
sudden you extend the kind of continuum of flavors that are possible.